This vegetarian pizza is a must try. See how I make it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am making a vegetarian pizza from scratch. Everything is made entirely from scratch. So right now I am working on the dough. I have in my mixer here some flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm adding in some brown sugar. After adding in the brown sugar, I'm going to put in some olive oil. Then I'm going to put in some garlic powder. This gives a little flavor to the dough. This is optional if you don't like the taste of garlic. I'm also putting in some salt. And then I'm going to finish off with some yeast. I am using instant yeast, but you can use active yeast. If you're using active yeast, you have to follow the instructions on the packet and then use it in your recipe. So right now I'm just mixing this a little, and now I'm going to add in the water. You want this to come into a nice ball, a nice smooth ball. So you're just going to let this mix and come together. I'm using my dough hook, and you just gonna let this mix. You could use your hand for this if you don't have a mixer. I'm just using this just for, it to be done quicker, but you, by all means, you can use your hands. Now I'm removing it from the mixer, and I'm going to kind of finish it off with my hands, just smooth it out a little bit. And once it's nice and smooth, I'm going to bring it into a bowl, and I'm going to put some oil into a bowl and place it in the bowl. This has to proof because you want this to double in size. So what I did, I started my oven. I warmed it up a little bit. You could do this in the oven or the microwave, whichever one is easier for you. Today I used my oven. I started the oven on the very lowest heat. I put it on like 200 and let it warm up a little bit, and then I turned it off. And once this, I put it in the bowl. I cover it with some oil, and I covered it with a plastic, and I put it in the oven to proof, and it will double in size, and that's when you know your dough is ready to be used. So right now I'm just putting the oil at the top, and then I'm going to just cover it with a plastic wrap. Really nice and tight, and put it in the oven. So while this is proofing, I'm going to work on my sauce. I'm making my own pizza sauce instead of buying the store-bought sauce. I just decided to make it. I usually don't do the store-bought. I just use ketchup. I actually have a recipe with that. I will leave the link in the description, but I kind of elevated it a little and making my own sauce. So this is some basil, some fresh basil that I'm chopping up really nice and fine. And then I'm going to open up 2 cans of tomato sauce and 1 can of tomato paste. This sauce actually tasted really good. If you ever had like Papa John's, that kind of sweet flavor, that is what this sauce tasted like. So now I'm putting in some oregano, and then I'm going to put in some garlic powder. I also put onion powder in here, and some sugar, some brown sugar, and I'm going to just mix this all up. You could actually taste this to see if you want to adjust something, if you want to add some more sugar or you want to add some more oregano. It's safe to taste it. So I'm just going to put this on the stove to bring it to a boil, just to kind of smooth it out a little. And then my sauce, leave it to cool, and it will be ready for my pizza. So now I'm going to start chopping up my vegetables. These are my toppings. You can use whatever topping you like. It's a veggie pizza, so you can use whatever veggies you like. So right now I am doing some onions, some bell peppers, some baby bell peppers. I also used jalapeno peppers. I used pineapples. You can use fresh pineapples, but I use canned pineapple for today, and I also did some mushrooms. And as I say, you can put whatever topping you like. There's just so many toppings you can put. So right now I'm grating my cheese. This is some blocks of mozzarella cheese that I have, and I grated it. And this is it here. It's ready. So this is my dough. I rolled it out into a nice round shape. My pizza pan is round, so this is how I did it. And I just put that nice sauce that I made all over it. And then I'm going to put some cheese. So these are like layers. So I'm going to put half of the cheese on it. And then I'm going to start putting my toppings. So that's the pineapples. And then I put the onions and the peppers and the mushrooms and all those toppings that I have on there. Once I'm done placing all the toppings on there, I'm going to take the cheese and put the next half of the cheese on top. I just wanted to have a nice melty, cheesy kind of finish, so that's why I decided to do this. This is also optional. If you don't want a lot of cheese on your pizza, you can limit the amount of cheese. I just like it like this. So I sprinkled some oregano at the top and I put it in the oven to bake. So this is my finished pizza. It was so good. I mean, look how nice and cheesy. The cheese melted so nicely. And it is really hot right now. So I'm going to let it cool down a little. And then I'm going to cut into it. So please, please, please like, subscribe, and share this video. And just always remember, my food is cooked with passion and served with love. Here is my finished pizza. God bless. Bye.